Hello.
Hello! There we go. Okay. I turned on the microphone.
Hooray.
Is there a little whiny kitten?
Someone's whining. It's not Smeeta.
No, Smeeta's been a good, quiet kitten.
Yes. Oh, I want to show, I just looked at myself. I want to show the stream my new extremely gay earring. Sorry, I'm going to it's so gay. Look at my gay earring.
Oh wow, that's an extremely gay earring. Well done with your gay earring.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I am breaking up. Can't hear you.
Yeah, gosh. Well, one day I'll figure out how to... Hey there, Irving Crowford. One day I'll figure out how to make the chroma key work in a way that we're not just like noise, radio static.
Yeah, I was looking at like what shirt I have on underneath, but it's the same color, so it's not gonna help.
Well, as a professional streamer, you'll need to start thinking about the clothes that you wear.
Yes, true.
Yes.
I apologize. It's very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
But did you see my gay earring?
Well, I guess, you're forgiven this time for the gay earring.
Yeah.
I've got a cup of tea with me because...
It's 9:04 p.m.
9:04 p.m. because I need a cup of tea. Well, that sounds like a bumbly. Who's a bumbly?
I think she's in the
she
the bag is rustling.
She loves her IKEA bag. It's her second favorite toy besides the ball of foil.
Cats are so simple.
As a professional streamer, you need less white teeth because that's what causes the worst chroma interference. Well, I'll just have to drink more coffee and brush my teeth less. 49%. It's very quiet.
Too quiet.
Too quiet. Is the volume okay for everyone else? I'm just going to put the volume up here.
Excellent.
Bumblebee. You're very silly. Okay, so. Sorry.
Getting used to the controls again.
Every time. There. Okay, it's hard to tell from 2 seconds of background music. Oh, well. What's it like now? It sounds good? Okay, it's still quiet for me. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. No, leave those bunnies alone.
Absolutely not.
Ass.
We are not having that. Oh.
Ow! That was like a spear in the face.
It was brutal.
That was brutal. So let's just... The story so far... Peacekeepers, we've only done 55% in the Peacekeepers world. Should I know how to get that last dragon at this point?
Probably.
Oh, are we playing the game? I'm so sorry.
Oh. Oops.
It's just one of those days, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Possibly even poorly. The visuals are our beautiful faces.
Yes, well that's all you need really.
Yeah, like...
That's why people tune into these streams.
All this is secondary. This is what you should be looking at.
Yeah. It's time to face the facts about what this stream is really about. My face.
Yeah. Well done.
Don't I need to come at that one from like a big height or something? I don't know how I could though, unless I can jump on that. Ooh. Well. Okay, so there's a target that I need to hit there. Do I need to set off a cannon there? Oh shit. Let's try pushing it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then I just go plop.
Yes, you plop and hooray!
I'm clever. I did it.
Yes. Hooray!
Okay.
Now we've accessed the last part
magic world.
Peacekeepers.
Okay, let's free you.
Wonderful.
Oh, Scandinavian or
well
Norwegian.
Done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
That does not sound Norwegian.
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
That's what he was saying. He was in the middle of saying, and you interrupted him very rudely. Oh my god.
Woo!
That's alright. Yeah, okay. Well, that was gonna happen.
I melted. Well, I got the key.
You have heaps of lives.
Can I, like, toast you from here?
Almost. Oh, yes!
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Okay, so now to get all the other gems, which are accessible to me now. Like these. And the thing is, I keep forgetting how to, like, stop gliding.
Yeah, the top one.
Top
Why?
one, okay. Why am I still flying? I'll try and remember that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Bit too,
Yes.
yeah. Oh my, what?
Whoa!
What? Did you see that?
Yes, it just appeared! I wasn't done yet!
Wow.
Hey there,
Hello.
Sir Frenzy G. Sorry, Louis, I interrupted you
I
greeting.
was also saying hello to Sir Frenzy G. Hey, you two kids, how's Spyro going? Pretty good, I think.
I'm winning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, winning, kids. It's your favorite level. Let's see if you can do this. I love this music.
I can't hear it, but I assume it's good.
You can't hear it?
Oh, not very well.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. It's good, except you flew into the water, but...
I'm done.
Okay, well.
If I don't get it first try, it's not worth continuing.
That's fair. That's okay. You don't have to... Whoa, you did a barrel roll.
Yeah. Okay,
Here's
now...
your friend.
Oh. Yeah.
They're very precariously placed.
Yes. I don't know who's just throwing all these gems around.
Just littered about the place.
Yeah. Oh, 92% now. That was quick. Night flight only 20%, but who gives a flying ass? To coin a phrase. Okay, so I got all the dwagons. Oh, wait, but I'm missing two. Trondo.
Tromsø.
Tromsø.
So I think what's happened is you haven't done at least one level in
Treetops.
Oh, honestly, don't even try.
Really?
Yeah, they're the hardest. The second one is not hard, but the third one is the hardest in the game. Misty Bog, which one are you missing there? You can do that one. Probably much easier is to... No. Much easier is to do the level you missed in Magic Crafters. And you haven't been to it, so
Whoops.
you have to go to the home... Okay, well...
Wait, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh,
Yeah. And it's the one I finished, so there's no point even doing this.
Well, what if I'm really good at it?
You might as well practice.
Yeah, this is... Whoa! Yeah.
But who gives a flying ass?
Who gives a flying ass?
How does this ass fly? Not a fan of the flight levels. Cav is not a fan of the flight level.
No, I don't like them.
We can do it, I believe in us. Oh shit.
The moment I am not going through hoops. Quit.
Go for treetops. That's later. We already started treetops and it... Well, you know, you did alright.
I remember doing I don't remember treetops at all, but I remember doing really well. Wait, I found treasure?
I think you found treasure in the previous level? That's quite strange, anyway.
So I'm trying to find Crystal Flight.
No, you just
No,
came
I
from-
just came from Crystal Flight.
So you have to find it in the level.
Oh,
'Cause you haven't been through the
okay,
door.
right.
And then you can skip to it after. It is called Alpine Ridge.
Oh, I could have sworn I had seen that and then didn't go in.
You did high caves. I'll tell you a secret. It's the way you were going before.
This way?
No, the back where you were. No. Where you were with the person who was laughing at you.
That little shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the least efficient way of getting that done.
He ganked his friend. Oh, rude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, so obviously it's down this way.
Dickhead.
Alpine Ridge. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Huh. Yeah. And I think there was another one that I hadn't done
Yeah.
because I didn't know how they worked or what they were.
Yeah. These people are so rude.
Yeah, I hate their endless mockery. The height of rudeness. So, you know, I had a moment of vindication recently about something that no one actually will care about except for me. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to hear about it.
Jiggity, jiggity, jiggity.
Please tell me.
So, there's this,
Bye.
There's this scholar in heritage studies. See, I'm already feeling everyone starting to nod off. There's a scholar who is quite influential in the field who writes about what she coins difficult heritage. Difficult heritage being sites used to commemorate
Oh, well done. Well done.
Thank
Very
you.
restrained.
Places of pain and shame like Holocaust memorials, that kind of thing. So, and you know, obviously there's a lot of reluctance in many instances for countries to sort of recognize
Oh my god.
that, you know, their countries have had places like that. Germany's probably an exception because the world isn't really willing to let it forget.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, given the context. But anyway, she sort of wrote a piece in 2016, which is like, is difficult heritage still difficult? And her conclusion in that, and I had to read it as a reading last semester, her conclusion was essentially, no. I mean, difficult heritage is still a difficult concept, but now it's seen as, like, there's been an internationalization of difficult heritage where it's seen as a diplomatic sort of activity, you know, like acknowledging your heritage increases your diplomatic ties with other things. So, like, you know, like at, say, Gallipoli, which in Australia it's a site in Turkey, but it has special significance to Australians because of the fact that a bunch of us died there during World War I.
Due to a big fuck up.
Due to the British being shitheads as usual. I would say no offense, but I meant,
offense.
Yeah, I meant offense there.
One of Churchill's many mass murders.
Exactly. And I will pause briefly.
Spyro, you're not
It sounds like you. Well done.
Of course not.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
What a wonderful interaction that was.
Yes, I learned a lot from that. But yeah, basically, owning up to your mistakes is sort of seen as an act of diplomacy. And so she's sort of saying, well, you know, we've seen in museum sites, especially with German Holocaust museums, like originally the impetus, I was going to say impetus. Oh shit.
Well done. Whoa, well done.
The impetus immediately after World War II was to just get on with it, essentially. Like, you know, oh, well, we fucked up. Let's just try to...
Okay, sorry, I gotta stop you there. This is a glitch. I ran into this. Okay.
Whee!
When I was playing, he just, no matter what I did, he wouldn't put it down.
It's not very nice.
Yeah. So anyway, it's all good.
Good. Yay.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, so you know, it's now a diplomatic thing. Germany, even though previously it was sort of reluctant to officially commemorate it, they preferred to forget it as a way of moving on. But now, since the advent of like psychoanalysis and things, which looks at, you know, repression as, you know, an unhealthy, toxic thing, which means that you're not dealing with it, the sort of attitudes have changed, and now there's sort of like this rush to commemorate your sites of atrocity. Not just for diplomacy, but also for your own healing. And that's sort of what she says. And, you know, I'm reading this, and, you know, I think what she's saying is quite nice. The advent of psychoanalysis was before World War II even started. Yeah, it's true, but it got popularized a lot more in the aftermath.
Talking about wartime crimes again? Yes. Hello, Robin the Envy.
Hello, Robin the Envy. I'm sorry, it's that time again.
What time is it?
It's wartime.
It helps it not be forgotten. Yeah. War crime o'clock. Yep. It's always that time on this stream.
Yeah. And also with, you know, the movements like the alt-right, you know, before the alt-right there were still neo-Nazi movements. Small, but, you know, still a concern at the time. But yeah, so I'm reading this and I'm saying, yeah, that's all well and good, but I don't really think it's fair to say that, that, you know, we're sort of over, well, that it's safe to talk about past atrocities in a way that it wasn't before, because, like, look at colonial history. That's something that... Oh, keep
Sorry,
it.
I'm just gonna check on that kitten. Keep talking about war crimes.
Yes. You know, when we look at things like how critical race theory has been, you know, accepted, aka not accepted by, you know, basically anywhere in the West, it's been, like, vehemently opposed by a lot of people, just the mere concept of sort of reevaluating history and seeing it through a non, you know, white lens. The only stream you'll hear keep talking about war crimes.
Sorry, there's an earwig on the floor.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry, I'll keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, so, you know, she's a really prominent scholar in the field of, you know, critical heritage studies. So let's see what Xander has to say.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the magic crafter's world.
Earwigs. Ew.
And I've noticed that, like, with a lot of the papers that I'm looking into for my thesis, there's a lot of people who cite her, and specifically cite that paper. Because obviously, like, well, not obviously, but my thesis is going to involve looking at Holocaust museums, essentially. Oh no!
Okay, excuse me.
You're excused.
You've got 50 dragons now, don't you?
Yeah!
51?
But I'm not done here.
Oh,
I've got important things to do.
Right.
Like, die again. Yep.
Nailed it. You can be the war crime channel now.
Oh my god. Not for very long. For the rest of the life of my channel, basically. Okay, I'm gonna go in there instead.
Very smart. And you get a dragon for your reward.
Yay! But anyway, so because this scholar is really prominent, you know, if I'm not sorry.
It gives me indigestion. The hate against critical race theory is so transparent, like... Shut up, I don't care. Most of them don't even know what it is.
Don't worry.
Legit.
I'll take care of that.
Just hating on something that they've been told to.
Yeah, it's so rubbish. It's not a matter of, oh, I guess maybe we should do it. It's kind of like, this is worse than Nazi Germany, like...
But who were the real Nazis? Was it the Nazis or was it the people against the Nazis? Think about that.
Think about that.
I'm very intelligent.
Yeah, so, when I'm thinking about critical race theory and the fact that most museums are still very iffy about the way that they approach things like repatriation of objects that were stolen or coerced during colonial regimes, that kind of tells me that actually, no, there are certain things in the museum field that we're actually not interested in addressing yet. We're not looking at it as an act of diplomacy. In fact, we're sort of refusing to give back things that would be diplomatic acts, like giving back stuff you stole. Surely that would be good for diplomatic relationships, you would think. But yeah, it got me a little bit worried that maybe I misunderstood her because of the fact that...
Oh, Nelly.
Because of, so many of the people who I've been looking to read as research for my thesis, they all seem to agree with her. And it's like, maybe I'm just getting this wrong.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's me. So I wrote to my lecturer and I'm like, so what I'm getting from this piece is what I just said to you. Have I read this wrong? Yay. Have I understood this wrong? If so, please guide me in the right direction, because I'm thinking at the moment, if I am not incorrect, then probably my thesis, the introduction, would kind of springboard off of that, saying, well, this person seems to say that difficult history is no longer an issue, but my question is that really the case? Now let's have a look at XYZ. But yeah, obviously I can't do that if...
Unlucky.
If it's... if I've completely misunderstood the paper. So I wrote to my lecturer and was like, hey, can you, guide me in the right direction here?
It's your age student hours.
Yes, basically. At,
That's pretty cruel.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly it, Ravane Crowford. I feel like a lot of ex-colonies don't really care about said ex-colonies, even though we got a lot of our wealth from those colonies. We call them shithole countries, but we would be the shithole countries if we hadn't, stolen everything from them. How do I do this?
Hello, Ashrand, by the way.
Oh, hello, Ashrand.
Got here
You could be the War Crimes channel. Great cub streams.
As always. Simha, please don't climb on that.
So I wrote to my lecturer, and I was sort of hoping, maybe she'll get back to me with...
Well done.
Purr! Oh, good.
Oh, can't believe that.
And she actually wrote back saying, yeah, basically I wrote a paper about the exact same thing and published it the other month with relation to the Colombian context. You can read about it here. So in summary, yes, you're right. So I was like, yes! Because, that was a paper that we had been asked to read in a previous class, which, makes you think, well, that's what everyone thinks. So, I'm reading it in order to agree with it. But then this lecturer is like, nah. And she's from she's from Colombia. So I guess maybe that makes a difference, because all my other lecturers have been white. So
right.
Maybe there's...
Oh, God.
I wrote a paper up about the same thing, so don't you dare steal my idea. If the acknowledgement of difficult history is transactional, there'd always be histories of varying difficulty based on how useful it is to acknowledge. Yeah, I mean, totally. The African countries don't really have a lot of the structural power, given that we've taken everything that we could from them.
When you do this, run away.
Run away?
Go somewhere else. Perhaps look where you're going first.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Well, let's just go for a little trip.
Yeah. Cav, do me a favor, never handle fireworks IRL.
Oh, I never will. I was in the US one 4th of July, and my partner at the time really wanted to let off fireworks. I have no interest. in fireworks at all. Like, not even looking at them. I find them really boring. But anyway, he was really excited. Oh, I'm in the US. I get to handle fireworks because it's not illegal here. And I'm like, well, there's a reason why they're illegal in other countries, and it's because we're a little bit more sensible than Texas. Like...
Lights Fuse looks at it and is surprised when their eyebrows cease to be. Maybe just stick to sparklers. Yeah, I had to specify, didn't I? Oh my god, Spyro sneezed.
Yeah. Anyway, so he bought some fireworks, and then he set them off. And then what did he do with them? He set them off, and one of them got me in the face.
Holy shit.
And it singed my eyelid.
Do you still have it, or...?
No, I think it wasn't so bad, but, you know, like, I had burns and scabbing on my eyelid, and, you know, like... It could have got me in the eye.
Yeah, that is really close.
So I was like...
Not happy.
Not happy because I could have been blinded.
Holy shit.
And at that point I was like, I'm real... Like, I want to go home. I'm not having a good time. I'm scared. And so I made him... Well, I didn't make him go home. It was just that we were all in a group, so like we would have to go home as a group. And he was really pissed off at me because of the fact that he wasn't able to... Oh, achievement unlocked, Pops of the Tops. He was really grumpy with me because he didn't get the chance to let off all the fireworks. And I'm like...
He fucking nearly blinded you.
You almost blinded me. I'm not depriving you of fun. This is what I need to do. You know, like, I need to get an ice pack on my eye so it doesn't scar up horribly.
What an actual asshole.
Yeah, we're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did not smell lovely. In fact,
I like the on fire emoji, 20 yards. Firework laws by states means we get huge firework warehouses at the borders of states, neighboring states with stricter regulations. Sounds about right. Let's do crimes.
Speak of the devil.
Good username for this.
Yeah. I don't know where I can go to leave, so I'm just gonna go to exit level. Sure. I'm cheating.
Sure. That's fine. I'm so fine with that.
But yeah, I don't really like things like that where you can basically just buy stuff and then hop the border. It seems a little bit, you know, arbitrary. You know, why we have these laws in the first place. But then again, you know, like, it's very effective for things like abortion.
Yeah, well,
in the US right now. So let's have a look at the guidebook. I have 52 wagons, and to get to the next world, I will travel.
I don't think fireworks are worth it. Like, the danger to cost to fun ratios don't add up.
And they're not even very good when you buy them yourself. Like, they're shitty.
Yeah,
they go
suck.
Or in your face.
Or
like,
in your face.
It's like either or.
Blind you. When someone else is setting them off and they're far enough away from you that there's no danger of you being struck or injured by the firework, then the fun and cost ratio is great because it's fun to look at, it's free, and there's zero danger to you. So that's a pretty good ratio.
I mean, I'd say it's still not very fun to look at personally.
Maybe I'm just like, you know, easily impressed. Like,
well,
oh, pretty colors in the sky.
I guess I used to be impressed by them, but I lived in Japan.
You have 0 lives.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, that's fine.
I lived in Japan for a while, and the firework displays there go for an hour. And it's like, you know, everyone has a drink, like during the summer, just everywhere does like hour-long firework displays, so it gets old pretty quickly.
Okay, I can understand that.
And like, you always need to pee by the end of them, so you end up associating it with, you know, negative memories, because then afterwards everyone needs to go to the toilet.
Oh my god.
And there's like a huge line, especially if, you know, you go to women's toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of compounding factors for why I'm not impressed by fireworks.
Thank you, 20 yards. Pretty boom booms.
Yes. To be clear, it's not legal to bring those fireworks to the neighboring state and set them off, but that is the business model. Yeah, like, you shouldn't be doing that, but people assume that you will. Let's try doing treetops.
Okay, we're here now.
I don't remember it at all.
It's basically that.
Oh.
doing lots of flippity doos.
Wow. That's something that I've shown to be good at.
That's so true, Robin. I don't know how much a firework costs, but even if it's only £5. Pounds for a rocket, I could get some really good ice cream with that $5. Sorry about my accent, by the way. This is why I don't know. Just I saw the pound sign and I was like, lol.
Oh, the British.
Funny money.
Oh, speaking of ice cream, I have some really good ice cream in my freezer if you'd like it.
What
Cookies
ice
and
cream?
cream.
Of what variety?
From the supermarket.
Oh yeah. Maybe. I do feel like a treater.
Yeah, I feel like a
A
treat.
Welsh accent? I don't think so. I don't think that was anything. Welsh is like pop-tipping. Well, oh, I can't do a Welsh accent.
Oh, I used to be able to say like, I used to be able to tap into it. Love it. No, can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do it.
If I get into the zone, I can do it. Like I can do Nigel Owens. Like, I'm straight to the nut one.
No one can do a Welsh accent, including like half of Welsh people. Are Bargy and John Pierre going to be on the stream before Cav leaves the country? Probably not, but they will actually be on stream after I leave the country because I'm going to have access to bun cam from my parents' place.
Oh, that's exciting.
So you'll get little nighttime Bargy and nighttime John Pierre, and all of us can commiserate at the fact that we've got little baby buns.
What happens if I show you a euro? I will spontaneously combust.
Oh, I think game over for me.
I'm actually confused why Aussie dollary dues aren't pounds. They used to be pounds.
Yeah, they
You
did.
just got enough thingies to
Oh,
get yourself
wow.
an actual eye.
Well, let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, they were pounds until about 1960 something, and then we changed to dollary dues for some reason.
Yeah. Some of my family is from a village in England that does a parade each year where everyone holds burning fireworks over their head at the end of the stick. What's the life expectancy for that village? Just curious.
Those enemies are hella racist.
Plop! Oh, I missed it. Oh, bounce! Am I still invincible?
Also, they're literally monkeys. Like, yeah. This game is hella racist.
It's pretty racist, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember I knew why Australia changed to dollary dues. I don't know about dollars, but a bunch of stuff in Australia is taken from US systems. I think the answer was just USA. Investions.
Who's no-no-no-noing me? Ah!
You'll just have to play the level to find out.
No, I don't want to play no level.
Is that Aurora Borealis? It's quite pretty.
Oh, yes it is. I wonder if that was in the original game.
Certainly was not. Well, there was like streaks in the sky. They weren't nearly as pretty as that. It's a pretty good aurora.
Oh, okay, it's giving me another chance. Okay.
I think Tom Scott has a video on that.
Tom Scott, that's a very white name. I don't know. if this
Investment, the
person
word
is
I was
white.
looking for was investment. Yeah, I sort of was like, investions. Game over.
Well,
Investions should also be correct. Look, you should be ashamed. Look what...
oh. Looks very bashful. Oh, I died. Oh.
They have to get an actual exception to the law written in when new restrictions on fireworks were brought in, but it's actually very safe. Vestments.
Exception to the law. Did they say it was like
Oh my god.
cultural heritage or people will pull out cultural heritage for any old thing these days.
What's the Cornish sport or whatever where they like...
Cornball.
Cornball, that's my favorite sport. You get a ball and it's in the middle of town square and you like wrestle each other for the ball and the goal is like across town, like several miles away. and it's like very, very famous tradition of cornball, something like that. Cornball. He did have a video on it. That's exciting. I'm in space. That's my Tom Scott impression.
Who's Tom Scott?
You know the white guy who wears a red shirt?
Oh, he is
and-
white. Oh.
I mean, what
Called
did you
it.
expect? The white guy who wears a red shirt and he does videos about interesting tidbits, like, I'm in space. That's a really bad Tom Scott accent. His accent isn't like that.
I mean, you know I don't watch other people's YouTube videos.
I'm sure you know Tom Scott. You would know Tom Scott.
Tom Scott.
Cheese rolling. Sounds like someone tried making football fun. Tom Scott is very white, but he does really good videos on interesting stuff, and he was very good when the internet found out a video of his where he was pro singular they. Oh, good God.
Oh, I feel much better now that
I love the
someone
idea that you can
dragged
have a
us
stance
to
on singular they.
Yeah, like, hello, it's been a thing forever.
I'm against
What,
cancer.
like, what about singular you? We don't even use that. Like,
Oh,
Are you ready to
balloon.
go?
Let's go to the Dreamweavers.
hell yeah.
I jumped on that dragon's head.
Sure did.
Not
It's
very nice of me.
very rude.
I love that Tom Scott is very white, but
But he is very white, and it is a character flaw, but he makes up for it.
that's so sad.
Yeah, he made linguistics videos. That's where I knew him from.
That's why he doesn't have negative opinions about singular they.
Yeah.
Because
Bring back thou. Exactly. Thou art.
just to clarify, I hope no one thinks that I just assume that the word white is a pejorative term. I don't want to get that reputation. Some of my best friends are white.
I really want to bring back thou. I think thou is really cool.
Thank you.
I didn't conjugate it correctly, Cav. We all assume that, Cav.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sad.
He doesn't do the I am in video intros anymore because of the memes. That's very sad because that was very fun. I'm in space. I'm...
Oh. Oh, it makes them big.
Oh, shit, I broke your clamp. I'm so sorry.
My clamp. What is that clamp there
don't know.
for? Where did it come from?
Where did it go? Where did it come from? Clamp.
I think my dad was probably.
Clamping something. Maybe clamping this
Yeah, I
thingy.
think it would have been. Well, no, I don't. Oh yeah. So for my birthday, my parents bought me this green screen, but then my dad lost the stand somehow. I have no idea how, and he felt really bad about it. So he tried bringing in like a bunch of alternative stands, and he was trying to hold it up with clamps at some point, and it just looked like garbage. So I felt really bad, but it's like, no, I can't have this in my house.
It is
It looks really bad. I'm so sorry. You put so much work into
Aw,
it.
he tried.
He did.
An attempt was made.
Oh.
Cav wheels out a certain other word for their derogatives.
Exactly. People should know better than to think that I consider white to be a pejorative term.
I love them.
What is the... How do I... Yeah, like, do these ones.
Well, it is a mystery.
No, I guess I just need to...
That's just an assumption, is a statement on the level of evolution is just a theory. Oh,
Achievement unlocked. Fool's Errand.
nice one. You killed them all in a row. Do you feel good about yourself now?
I did. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Same. I love how you keep going, I'm in space, which is one place he has me. Are you sure? I'm sure one of them is, I'm in space. Or maybe I'm just thinking of,
Space! Well,
I'm in the demilitarized zone. That is like not his accent at all. What accent does he have? It's a particular regional accent.
Yorkshire.
I don't know. Could be. Who knows?
That sounded Liverpudlian.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's
Are
minions,
these kind of
Welsh. Is he-
Hindu-ish?
No, you're full of shit.
unexpected and prepare
Yes.
for
Yeah.
what is not
Oh,
there.
good. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm sorry.
goodness gracious me.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Your childhood was bad.
I know.
I can hear little kitten making noise. Oh, Smita, get off my table.
It's not sweet. Oh, did she get down?
Yes, she got down.
Ah,
I love watching videos of Smita.
full of shit, so mean. Yeah, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
You are lying. That is my accusation.
Would you like some ice cream, Louis?
If you're having it.
Yes, I would
Okay.
love some. Would you like to dish it out?
Yes, I would. I would love nothing more.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, the dragons weren't even coded like this in the original. They went and added more racism in.
Oh my god.
They weren't that bad.
Yeah, like when you redo your game, generally the idea is to do what Age of Empires did and make, try to tone down the level of overt racism.
I love to lie. Okay, you know what? I can't even. That's fine. You own it. I feel like that's better than like museums being like, no, we cannot return this cultural.
Yeah.
So that's what a museum person sounds like.
That's what I'm gonna sound like.
No, we cannot return this cultural artifact because it is priceless and reasons and yeah. Jesus healed my back.
So
yeah. Oh god, I pulled my groin.
You pulled your groin. How did Age of Empires tone down its racism? In some of the, this is like a very small kind of thing, but it's certainly for a game which is, like colonialism, the game. Yes. So for all of its remasters that it's been doing, it's been consulting with Oh, now I am in control. It's been consulting with the peoples who are meant to be portrayed. I think most significantly they did this with, there was like a Native American expansion. And so for that they actually consulted with the community and sort of actually made the history, the lore, the way that the society worked sort of reflect how things actually were. Yeah, like you wouldn't expect a game like Age of Empires to give a shit. They don't need to give a shit. Like everyone just sort of assumes they're, racist colonial simulators. Which they are. But like, yeah, the fact that they did more than what a lot of other games have done, I think says something. Yes.
Right.
The peak of Age of Empires racism for me was Age of Empires 3 when you upgrade native trade posts into railways. Oh my god. So I assume that's been changed at this point. Don't kick me in the face. Haunted town? Oh, sounds spooky. Yeah. Oh, there's a person with bells in their noggin. It's exciting.
I'm missing out.
You are. Ah! You fell on your bum.
This is how much ice cream I would like. Would you like the same, more or less?
The same works for me.
Would you like this one?
Oh, sure. Thank you so much. Is that an egg floating in the... No, it's a rock. So can I murder this person?
Someone quote that.
I feel like it's important to know. Oops. I really dislike the whole tech tree equals civilization thing. Like, oh, the more your civilization is like the West, the better and more advanced it is. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that are inherent to the... Oh, whoops. I missed all this exposition. There's a lot of things inherent to just the game mechanics of Age of Empires that are sort of racist and white supremacist, just by virtue of what they are. Which makes it surprising that they even bothered to do things, you know? And to also go further than what a lot of these remakes have done, as we can see in the example of Spyro Reignited the Trilogy, or Spyro... whatever it's called.
Bone apathy.
Oh, congratulations! For redeeming this stream's egg, 20 yards.
Egg.
Egg. And I'm sorry that... Oh wait, no, you're eating ice cream too. I was gonna say, well, I'm eating ice cream, would you like to take over? But no, we're just in the same boat. Well, I need to wait for my ice cream to melt a little bit for it to be nice. I don't know if you're...
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm just gonna eat it anyway.
It is yummy ice cream. Do I need to kill this one? I don't like the look of that bird. I have prejudice against that. Just saying.
What's your prejudice? Are you anti-jester?
Yeah, I just don't like the look of it, you know? It looks bad.
I think you're totally right.
You know, look at it.
What's going on?
It just deserves to be...
Well,
Well,
we're doing whatever this level is. Haunted... this level is so good.
yeah?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Is it spooky?
Not really.
Wow. We'll say about that.
This level was so hard that 11 or whatever year-old me was inspired to write to Insomniac to ask them how to do it. Back in the day. I sent a physical letter.
Did they write back?
Yes, they told me how to do it.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know.
Did you say, my name is Louie and I'm 8 years old?
Yeah. I have been trying to finish the level Haunted Towers with my dad for several days now. Lots of exclamation marks. And we can't find the last dragon. Please tell us how to do it. Yeah. We couldn't find it on the internet or whatever. Because the internet existed, but...
Why is there no... Oh.
But yeah, we couldn't find the answer.
Well.
Age of Vampires. Hello, Zane Friedman.
Hey, Zane Friedman.
Real friends don't let friends have no ice cream.
I feel
I reckon
like
if you do it about 1,000 more times, you're wearing it down.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
It'll happen. Oh my god.
It's gonna get up and chase me, isn't it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Didn't know about game facts. Yeah, for whatever reason, we couldn't find it. I don't know.
Stop swinging! Okay, that didn't work that time either. I'm just gonna get well out of the way. Oh, it's bringing them to life. Okay. Oh. There's another one. Oh, and it's following me around.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that there was something coming towards me.
I wonder how you're gonna get punked.
I think the answer is to just move on. Unless... Oh, wait, no.
Oh my god.
I'm good at this.
And this is just... I'm sorry.
Right in my face. What happened?
Rude. She kissed you.
And now I'm all red.
Yeah.
Wait, I assumed that made me invincible.
You assumed incorrectly.
Just made me blush.
Just made you red. It's Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Oh my god, it is.
That's another game series I haven't played.
I can't believe you never... Well, it's pretty massaged, so...
Well, I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game.
Just waiting for a European to get something about massage. And like proper.
Lucky.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Rude. Me, the non-raider of Final Fantasy. You blushing.
Haha! 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 As well. Oh, so now I just need to, like, do it again. Kiss me again, you fool! What a job. Running a kissing booth in this children's game. Haha!
Nice one.
Yes. I won. I love that the fairies, the different species, tender lips, gave me the power and the will to keep going.
Wow.
Interspecies romance is actually cool. So is racism.
Back on the B movie.
Oh my god. B movie. So, speaking of which,
Speaking of B movie.
actually, I started planning out a B movie video.
Oh my god. Oof.
I'm actually gonna address, you know, the bee in the room. As
You
it
like
were.
jazz?
But yes, very, very exciting.
So what are you gonna talk about? B movie.
So,
Hey, Spyro.
Oh.
All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
it gives you an erection.
The power of my boner. Spyro actually looks like the interspecies baby of Donkey and the Dragon from
Oh my god.
Shrek. Oh my god. Oh fuck, you're right. The belephant, the bee elephant in the hive.
So I made this video a few years ago called What John Wick and Donkey Kong Country Have in Common.
Do enlighten us.
I'm just gonna mute the camera for a sec while I scrape the ball. Thanks for that.
It's
Luke.
not off.
It wasn't off. Oh my god.
After all that.
Kiss me, you fool. Okay, you're not a
Thank you.
kissing fairy.
Uh,
So it was off? Please let it have been off.
you've got it on. Is it on?
I got something going on.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I made a video which you can see on YouTube at my YouTube account at YouTube. and then just search for CavP because I can't be bothered giving the URL.
YouTube.
Are my commands not working again? Or maybe
Your
I
quote
haven't
was
set
working
one.
before.
Oh,
A professional streamer would have that.
Maybe I just don't have one.
Unprofessional.
Sigh.
Now you're imagining the sound getting goosebumps anyway. Don't do that to yourself, Robin. Cav's Patreon.
Well, I've got my Patreon, so you know, if you want to give me money, that's fine. I've obviously got my priorities.
Yeah.
Banzai!
See ya.
Oh, weird. Okay.
This level's great.
Oh.
Add command YouTube. Successfully added YouTube.
Oh.
Thanks for being Crowford.
It's not youtube.com/Kivatales. It's like something. I mean that link does work too, but there's a different shortcut. It doesn't seem to delete Kivatales, which was the name of my Sonic fan character when I was in high school. Yeah, so you can get there by my Sonic fan character, or you can get there with a slightly different URL, which actually has... Oh!
Hey! You got it. Haha lol, you're getting a lot of laughs about that.
Yeah, my Sonic fan character. Sean always tells me I should be ashamed of that, but, you know, I don't feel shame the way that he feels shame for tiny things like having a Sonic fan character when you were in high school.
Exactly, you're in high school.
Yeah.
Don't kill the part of you... No, don't kill the part of you that's cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes.
Exactly.
That is how I live my life. Well, I try to anyway. I still cringe.
I never had a part of me that cringes is the problem.
Honestly, lucky. Cringe is the lowest form of humor. I don't know. It's bad. Don't worry about being cringe. Everyone is a bit cringe.
Anyway, so Donkey Kong, what John Wick and Donkey Kong have in common? It is part of a series that I want to make. Well, I want...
Sorry, I gotta read Robin's. If I search Kivatales on AO3, will I find erotic Sonic fan fiction?
You will not, because I was 14 and a prude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's possibly some art that, like, some horrible people made of my 14-year-old character because they were adult weirdos and Me Too hadn't happened yet.
It's nasty.
So, yeah, now you can live with that. Live with that shame. Oh.
Hooray.
Am I still charging? No.
You're just regular charging.
Just regular charging. No!
That was a good sound.
What's behind this door? Let's smash it down and find out. Anyway, so what John Wick and Donkey Kong Country have in common, which was part of what I want to make as a series. At the moment, it's just one video.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience,
Ow.
everyone. You'll soon have the
That hurt a lot.
opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
Nasty knock. Oh, that was a pose.
Power.
Oh, sounds scary. So this video was, like I say, part of a series that I want to make. At the moment, it's just a standalone video where we go back through media which has already existed that has, whether it intended to or not, some progressive elements in it, as a way to sort of show people that there is precedent for people doing sort of SJW ideas in film and sort of being successful. Although, having said that, I wonder if the series is even relevant anymore, because things like Get Out have happened, which have, you know, been paradigm shifting to a certain degree. Anyway,
Cav, do you really think the main creators of erotic fanfiction are not in fact prudish 13-year-olds. I wouldn't call them prudish, just 13-year-olds
Yes.
in general. Oh god. Cubist Tales scowled at Sonic and Sally Acorn's public display of affection. Here's the video from the Cubist Tales YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you, Ravine Crowford, for sharing that from the Kibitels YouTube channel. Scary noises.
Fuck.
Feed me! Oh, I don't have to charge down anymore because this fairy's going to kiss me on my dragon lips, or nostrils, as it happens.
Fuck. Feed me.
I was talking about
Yeah,
Australian kids cartoons before, but but yes, also
Cav should rebrand as Cav of Kibber Tales.
So, yeah, this original video is basically looking at the damsel in distress trope and how John Wick subverts that, whether it intentionally did or not, because it replaces the...
Yeah, that's so satisfying.
Yes. It replaces the woman with a puppy. And Donkey Kong Country does that too, because it replaces the woman with a banana. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what it is, you know? It's a damsel in distress thing.
The banana in distress.
The banana in distress. So this one, going back to B-movie... Shit. Shit. Okay,
doing the same thing.
Do this again.
The puppy isn't in distress, not for very long at least.
That's true. Wee.
All the way home.
Well, at least I'll come back to life,
Pretty close.
yeah, to where I started.
I think you're panicking due to the ding ding ding. You don't need to panic. It's just letting you know.
Okay, I mean, I am definitely panicking because of that.
John Wick is definitely a more feminine action hero. He's lithe, motivated by emotion, refined, elegant, almost balletic, etc.
Yes.
It gets fridged. The bananas are more in distress. Okay, reasonable at that point.
I mean, like, you know, I'm not going to pretend that John Wick is a feminist movie because there's like one woman character in the entire film besides the dead wife, and that character basically could have been removed from the plot, you know, and nothing would have really changed. So I'm not going to say that, but but there's definitely, you know, the damsel in distress thing is sound. You know, it shows that you can replace a woman with a puppy dog and it actually gets more sympathy, which, you know, should say a little bit about society, I think.
I am very intelligent. Is Donkey Kong's wife dead? A mute female character played by a non-binary actor in the second movie. Bad.
Yeah. Poop! But anyway, so back to B-movie. Oh, okay, I could have just waited for this fairy to kiss me. I'm such a hussy.
Kissing all the fairies.
Yeah. Interspecies. Ugh. Something wrong about that. I'm not going to kink shame, but you know, there's certain things where it's like, is this consensual? Is this truly consensual?
Not yucking anyone's yum here. We would
No.
never do that on this stream.
No. Oh, I got 2 out of 3. Did I not get the hard one?
Correct.
Oh, I see it. Oh wait, no, that's Ivy.
Yeah.
So back to B-movie. I want to call it what the Shawshank Redemption and B-movie have in common. And I'm going to start it as me being like exceptionally petty about B-movie, just like and I'm gonna basically channel the character of one of those angry bros who are angry about diversity.
Yeah.
And say, you know, it's biologically inaccurate. You wouldn't get that.
Have you seen the people talking about House of the Dragon or that new Game of Thrones show, like, being historically inaccurate? Like, it's fucking made up.
It's made up.
It's made up. Like, this literally never happened, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Including not have it center around sexual violence against women, but you know the showrunners have not chosen to remove that particular aspect. They're like, oh, we want.
Oh, it's gritty and real.
we want to take this issue seriously. It's like, well, you could try not, and sort of acknowledging that many women and people who suffer from this kind of violence also watch the show.
Yeah.
And might want to watch it for escapism into a fantasy world, just like the rest of you, aka me. Would be nice to watch a fantasy fantasy show that was oriented towards adults that didn't have egregious amounts of graphic sexual violence against women. That would be nice.
There's this sort of idea that it's like the natural order of things, like,
yeah,
that's just how things naturally are.
And there are dragons in it, so it's like, who cares about how things naturally are? Fuck you!
There are fucking dragons.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna be channeling those kind of people.
Yeah.
But doing it the reverse way by making it about B-movie, having male bees.
Oh, yes, your favorite.
Yeah.
Your favorite source of consternation.
Exactly. So, like, I get to have a genuine gripe about it, but also be like, this is what you sound like. And then I'm going to point out how it's different when I grumble about something like that, because there is no alternative. You don't really see female bees outside of the queen when they're portrayed. They tend to be gendered as male regardless, so you don't even have it's just this one thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with, you know, sexual violence, for example, that's pretty normalized in media, so you could probably do without having that one time.
Where are you going, Cav?
I don't know. But anyway, I want to compare it with Shawshank Redemption because Shawshank Redemption is also historically inaccurate and no one cared about it. Because it has a black man pre-civil rights movement in a non-segregated prison who isn't subjected to racist violence all the time. In fact, he refers to himself as Irish because in the original book he is Irish. So that's fun. I think that was a really interesting change that they did. But yeah, I've tried looking back into reviews at the time, and people were not yelling about the fact that it's historically inaccurate with the Shawshank Redemption. It's won a lot of awards and things like that. Really critically well received, and the critiques do not include, this is historically inaccurate because...
Like, who cares? Holy shit. Literally, who cares? Wow, got each other.
Yeah.
This is unrelated, but, well, it's related. It's not really related, but I saw... Have you ever seen Run Lola Run?
No.
Lola Rent.
Dark Passage.
Same.
It's a
Show you
children's
my
game.
Dark Passage. Entering Dark Passage. Spyro. Stop. I don't want to see.
I'm twisting so that... Oh! It's on fire. The Dark Passage is on fire.
That's not how it's meant to be.
Yeah, you might want to see a doctor about that.
Oh.
Apologies, everyone. That was very... Woo!
Very crude.
Speaking of... Oh. Ah! Oh.
Correct.
Guess that makes sense.
So Run Lola Run. Basically, so you've never seen it?
I know
Of it.
the sequel, Rin Ran Run.
Oh, god damn it. Well, actually, I found out that there's a Bollywood remake that came out earlier this year, which is called Loop La Peta, and I'm so excited. I want to see it. Wow, that was homing. How rude. Anyway, my point is, Run Little Run makes no fucking sense. It's complete batshit bonkers. But you just go with it, and you just suspend disbelief. It's just like, okay, this makes no sense, but just go with me. And you do. Doesn't, like, even if
and it's fine.
And it's literally fine. Like, no one says it is not actually possible to stop a roulette ball by screaming. Like, we fucking know. And no one cares. Like, you don't need to point that out, and you're not clever because you point that out. We know.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now,
In the dark passage.
I got a lot of fools in my dark passage.
The showrunners of House of Dragon literally said, we've heard people say childbirth is like a battlefield, so we intercut images of battle and childbirth with that meringue vibe. I mean, no one likes to watch childbirth. Especially, you know, people who... It's not like, oh, I wish there was more representation of childbirth in film. No, if anything, there's an over-representation of, you know, women characters having to endure childbirth. Like, I don't know. I always find it incredibly dysphoric, personally, and I don't know anyone who enjoys watching depictions of childbirth.
I was actually sat up last night watching childbirth, but like actual real childbirth, just because I was like, let's see, like, okay, there's no way to put this that doesn't sound insane, but it was kind of like, it's kind of like watching something horrifying, but like, just to be like, what is this like? And it looks horrifying, so yeah.
Where does one acquire?
On YouTube, it's like educational, like, you know, this is, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Putting on the PUA for women hat to complain to camera about Mel B's being unrealistic. That's a really good idea, actually. Because I do want to bring Cav PUA back. I'm considering making a VTuber sort of persona so that way I make more videos. Because...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I get stage fright. Oh, I got it when it was big. I get stage fright and stutter and stuff when I have to take things into account, like looking at the camera and all that. So if I have a VTuber character...
Oh. It's like, I don't need to lick a switch cart to know it tastes bad. Okay, but I am that person that needs to do it. I need to do it to know. Okay, well, I don't need to birth a child to know, but yeah.
You need to watch House of Dragon is what you need to do.
Yeah. That will give me...
It's like a battlefield. You know? It's like...
You're right. You're so right.
It's like giving birth to a massacre.
Well, I mean, it sort of is. So, you know my friend Hannah?
Yes.
I always remember one time when we went to the Botanic Gardens, and the teacher was like...
Sorry.
Yes, like that. The teacher was like, okay, children, this is poison ivy. Don't touch it. What do you think Hannah did?
Obviously didn't touch it, because...
No, because that would be silly, and the teacher literally just said, don't touch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, she touched the poison ivy. She was like, it's not that bad. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, so relatable.
Bloody hell.
Eat it.
Oh, whoops.
That was like the banana.
Yeah,
Banana
that's what you
flying.
get for scratching your head.
No scratching in this game. No time to scratch.
No eating bananas.
No. Hannah will never show her face in public again after this call out. She will be very pleased to know that I told that story. I always tell that story. I just find it very funny.
2 out of 5?
Mm-hmm. It's a big level. This big, twisty, dark passage.
I need to get back in the dark passage.
Oh, I thought that said Bacardi. Sorry.
You know,
Dive in for round
I think
2.
You just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty
Ugh.
Lord. That's me, all right.
Big child behavior. What if I told you this was last year when she was 30? No, it was when she was 12. But still.
Okay, let's see. Do I see any gems in the vicinity?
Keep looking around. Might see something.
Stop doing that to me! Oh. What's this
Oh.
then?
Ooh woo. Oh whoa.
Oh. Whoa!
Nailed it.
Totes. Yay! Look at me. Oh, they're waiting for me.
The little chihuahua thingies.
I don't know where you are, but I got you, so that's all that matters.
Nice.
On the other hand,
The rain.
oh, I did not realize that they were. I assumed they were plant-based, like a certain Pokemon. Pokemon.
Ah.
Pokemon. I'm Ash Ketchum. I want to be the world's greatest Pokemon.
Ash wants to be the world's greatest Pokemon.
Yes.
Pokemon.
Did I miss anything? Oh, I missed this little alcove here. Whee!
That was good.
Okay, so that took me.
You missed a lot. Go back down.
Oh, so that's like the end of the level then.
Yeah,
Going-
that's like the return.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I know there's more to see here. There is more to
can't.
explore here. Where's
Yeah.
that from? There's more to explore.
What is that
here.
from?
It's from a game.
Yeah. Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds.
Oh. Wow. Do it. Yes. Yes.
That was
I'm
horrible.
really excited about that. Oh my god. That's all you deserve. Killing those puppies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't throw stuff at me, you little shit.
Hooray.
There we go.
Oof. That was intense.
Ready, sir.
Up we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, they look so sad when they die. You know, I
Devastating.
maybe I like the fact that these are mushrooms because I feel like
Oh my god.
I feel like killing them isn't an issue.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas that looks really sad. It's like a pig dog. Schweinhund.
Schweinhund. Yes, I know the Schweinhund.
Excellent. You'll be ready to go in Germany. But do you know the Arse violin?
What?
Arschgeiger. Blah, I fucked it up. Arschgeiger. Arse violin.
It's there's actually an arse violin.
Yeah, it's an insult.
Oh.
And I thought it was not a thing. It might be like outdated, but I watched the Baader Meinhof complex last night. My friend actually bought it for me like in uni, and I just never watched it. Oops.
Oh.
Anyway, 12 years later I watched it. And yeah, oh my god. The guy calls someone an Arschgeiger.
Huh.
No, I actually thought that no one actually said that, but yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I assume that it's something that, you know, like a German friend would tell you to like troll you.
Yeah, same. How to get there?
Well, let's go for a little float.
A Geiger counter is a violin counter. I think it's the person's name, and also Geiger has an E on the end, and Geiger violin is just without the R. Geiger, the person, is with the R on the end. Does that make any
But
sense?
I'd really hate to be trapped in crystal again.
Sorry.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
I had like a cup of tea like an hour ago. There's something wrong with me. I had a big day. I went on a walking tour. I walked... Oh, whoops.
It's that time.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I need to...
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. That was clever of me.
Yeah.
I did really well there.
Arschgeiger.
I don't like the little tiny baby Satan. Would you
Tiny baby Satan.
would you go back in time and kill baby Satan?
Continuing this discussion from last time.
Yes.
But if I... What the hell is going on? Let me just check if there's a...
He's trying to climb the...
Simha?
I'll just make sure the buns are okay. Oops.
That's very naughty.
You like bouncing like a baby.
I sure.
Okay, you're in for a treat, folks. Naughty kittens get bounced like
never
a
mind.
Oh, okay, well, he was too wily to be bounced like
too
a
clever.
baby. Yes. Simha, who's a naughty boy? Is he
Very naughty.
very naughty?
Arschgeiger. I just think that's a great insult.
Arse violin.
Plays the... Oh, Spyro.
How am I not dead yet?
I don't know. I
Just-
thought you died just there, but here we still are.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the game, I was just talking about in general.
Begging for the sweet embrace of death. Oh, get the dragon so you can come back to life.
When I die,
Yeah,
not if.
very short. Kitty treat, yes.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh,
Wish you would have shut up. Oh god. I'm so tired. Why am I tired?
I don't know. I mean, because you were at work.
I suppose.
That tends to do it for most people.
Tiny baby Satan. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think I would go back in time and kill baby Satan.
But would another Satan merely take baby Satan's place?
Yes, because as we know...
Oh god.
Oh. Well, at least I saved the dragon.
All that ass violining.
Oh.
Ich bin ein Geiger. Arschgeiger. Ich bin ein Berliner. Oh my god.
Whoa! Stop shooting at me, you Arschgeiger. Oh.
The other Arschgeiger shot at you.
Haha, that was clever of me.
Oh god.
That was exceptionally clever of me.
Yes. Is an arse violin like a violin made of asses or used with an arse? I believe it's used with an arse.
Yes, you put the thing between your bum cheeks
And it makes
and
a nice sound.
you wiggle, you bounce up and down. Actually, that makes it seem very sorry, I just turned this Twitch stream PG.
It's extremely PG.
I apologize. Rated PG for sexual references.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Na und? Delicious gems. Yes, good.
Did I
Hey,
get the
look
gems?
at that.
Way! Oh, I'm so clever. Oh,
Pause. Exit level.
oh, that's clever.
Yes.
So I was clever after all.
Yes.
You
Yep.
saved me from being not clever.
Yeah.
Every barrel roll, I get more
Almost. Dark passage.
Well,
Oh my god.
I successfully infiltrated the dark passage. And I saw all there is to see there.
You 100% completed the dark.
I delved too greedily and too deep.
Scooped it right out.
Oh!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah. Nice. Oof.
Alright, so I have delved the dark passage. I have gone through the haunted thing. And now we fly. I have not infiltrated that yet because... Whoa! Because I need to get up there again. Because I died last time. Okay, we're gonna do this, folks. Like Larry, wait. Larry, Moe and Curly.
Co and Merly.
Co and Merly. Oh, I died.
Carrie, Low, and Merly. My favorite.
Co.
Oh, nice. Oof.
That's frightening. Okay, so whence am I going? There. Thence.
Thence. Bring back thence as well as thou.
Which totally was a word before. Trust me. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't need to murder that poor person anyway.
But you did it.
I did it anyway.
See ya.
See ya. Oof. Plop me. Plop you.
I'll plop you.
Did that work?
I think so. Shooting right at you.
Okay, so.
Now we'll see who cancels who.
Yeah.
Up yours, woke moralists. Sorry, it's just too good.
Yeah, let's face the other way. Oh my god.
Murder is its own reward. Interesting. Oh god. Nice.
Yes. Okay. Icy flight. Oh, this seems like one of those levels that I'll enjoy.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Fuck off! Wait, why is that on a raised Plymouth? What?
What?
Why? Oh, I see.
Nice.
Okay, so now we...
Oh no, unlucky, unlucky.
Poop!
Poop indeed.
Well... Halo is older than Donkey Kong was... when Oh!
You made me disintegrate.
Yeah, I feel sad.
I'm so old.
Yeah, well, I mean, careful who you say that around.
True. I'm positively ancient.
Oh, are they still small? Or are they just far away?
We just have to see.
It's the age-old conundrum.
Small or far away?
Yes!
Yes.
They were small and far away.
Tiger is out. You know the tiger?
No.
So you know the tiger by, I can't even remember, one of the greatest English poems or whatever.
Oh,
Tiger, tiger, burning bright, something.
the tiger is here. Run away and come again another day.
Well, yeah, there's a much better version of the tiger, which is by like a 6-year-old.
I've only read the 6-year-old version.
Oh, it's so good. It's unironically one of the best poems in all of English literature.
Where's the music gone?
Oh, I've got music.
Oh, it must be my earpiece. Oh, 100% level complete.
Nailed it.
Look at me.
Look at you.
Yeah. I just want to quickly have a look at this. Look at that.
Oh, mate, you are 5 gems off. It's 7,000 to go to the next one, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's 7,000. So there's a level here that's worth 500. Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm pressing all the buttons.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ace this one first time.
If you can get 60 gems off this, then in the next level, like, well, you really only need 5, but you can only get 60 at a time. Anyway, if you can get some gems off this, then there's a level with 500, and if you 100% that, then you can go to the final world.
That's exciting. In order to win the game,
You must defeat me, John Romero.
I mean, in order to 100%, 120% the game. Oh god, everything's going wrong. Do you need to get all the stuff before you defeat the final boss?
No. You can go back all the time.
Okay, good. And then you'll get the cool ending or whatever good thing happens. I'm just gonna run after it. Oh god! Apologies everyone for these horrible noises. Sound of a dragon losing a level.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't quite.
you just made it.
Oh, when I only got half of them.
I'll
Well-
give you a hint. When you get the trains, go the direction opposite the where they're going,
Oh.
so that you come across them sooner.
Well, this...
Good start.
I'm so glad we've got unlimited lives. I'm Dragon Tail there. Very good, Panda Bibble.
Yes, nailed it.
Yes.
That'll do. See? There he is. Oh my god, you got run over by a train.
I didn't, though. And that's the best... Oh my
god. Oh my god.
see what I'm
You can
doing.
fly! You can fly!
This must be very, frustrating for anyone who knows this game.
It's great. That's what we come to this stream for.
Back in form. Sometimes, you know, the more that I've been streaming, the more I think, should I change my label, you know, get rid of the CavP does X poorly, because I'm not as bad at playing video games as I used to be. But then I get to a level like this and it's like, okay, no, we're good. Oh, I can just charge him.
Okay. Nice. Good. Oh god. Oh my god. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yes!
That. Look at that. That is yours. Okay. Same though. That is your ticket to the next level.
Nice. Well, I want to see how far I can take this, so I'm going to... Is there something in there? No. Oh, it is! Oh. Okay, well now I know that those are there.
How you going there?
I feel like, you know, I want to have done this before... Fuck! Oh! Yes! Oh, I'm so good!
So good.
Okay. This is not the most efficient way of doing this. I understand.
Oh, nailed it! Still alive. Still alive.
I'm doing science! And there's uno más.
Yes!
And then I can die. Oh my goodness, it's like Outer Wilds all over again.
Yeah. I do it?
Yeah.
This one's the hardest, so, you know, there's that.
I mean, it's also the fact I'm not very good at it. Which is fine, you know, I'm okay with that.
I accidentally did a flip. It's extremely bad because it wastes so much time. I don't think I'll finish it now.
That's alright. This is a practice run.
I'm doing this completely wrong as well. But whatever. Yeah, it's a practice. Let's go with that. Jeez.
That's what happens to me.
Yeah, it's no good. Now, where is that last... I've lost a chest here. Oh, there it is. Hooray! I'm so slow.
I have a friend who made a role-playing game called Glistening Chests. And it's a satire of, like, you know, the sort of chainmail bikini sort of character creations.
Come on, come on, come on. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Now, where's my train? There we are.
I'll finish my Glistening Chest story
Thank you.
later.
No! Oh. Now I'm dead. Fuck. Where's the train? I think the train's disappeared. I lost the train. Yeah. Where's the train? Where's the train?
Chattanooga choo-choo.
Poop.
Ah, so close.
One train.
Damn.
That wasn't too bad, actually. That's a lot of...
No, that was really good for, you know, a first attempt when you didn't achieve what you wanted to do early on.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need.
Did I tell you that I have a friend who I met through karaoke, and when I met him, he did a version of that song.
Did I get all the chests? No, I fucking
No.
missed one again. Frick! Is this person still your friend?
Yeah.
Was it ironic?
No, it wasn't, but it was amazing and I loved it. And it made me think, oh, because I hate Coldplay.
Yeah.
And it made me think, maybe I should give Coldplay a re-listen. Like, maybe Coldplay is actually good. And then I went through and I listened to Coldplay and was like, no, it's just that guy did a really
Yeah.
good job and made the song good. Because he put in all these little flourishes, you know? He made it
Decent.
Yeah, it felt like a song that had substance.
Ah, there's the train. I get too excited.
I'd love to fly around in something like that.
A little helicopter.
Yeah, little cavicopter.
Cavicopter.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Look at you,
Coldplay
champion.
does indeed sound like Coldplay.
Yeah, it was just incredible. Like the guy has some vocals on him, you know, such that he was even able to make a Coldplay song sound good. That's how good his voice is. So I feel like, you know, credit to him. I wouldn't have thought it possible.
Well, we're going to Lofty Castle, I guess.
Yes.
Alright.
I meant to do that.
I think you might Coldplay the saddest Nickelback.
Very good.
Yeah, we might be able to get there. 205 gems?
I think we can manage that.
I reckon. And this level isn't too difficult.
Oh, hello,
Sweet, very creeper.
Oh, you're playing with the little controller
That's
cable.
very naughty. It's not something you can play with, darling. Please.
So sweet. I love how in the videos that you send of the kittens, Smita always just looks so, you know, like calm, which is weird because I know she's she can be quite highly strung in terms of her temperament, but like she's always just sitting there and watching like
Yeah.
Simha doing something.
Yeah.
And the videos when Beelzebumble, when you were cat sitting Beelzebumble, she's just always just sitting there observing Beelzebumble being weird.
She's an observer.
She is.
Very,
Little observer.
very curious.
Okay, well I guess I'll come back later.
Guess I'll die. Nice.
Oh, what the? What? Whoa! Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
That is
It's a
pretty
horrifying
cool.
death.
Yeah. Yeah, I take back what I said about wanting one of those little helicopter things. I feel like that would be... Unless I just hovered above the ground, that would just be a slightly more efficient way to get around than walking. I think that would be okay.
That'd be so good. No more walking. No more sore legs.
Yeah.
No more pulled groin.
Poor thing.
The worst place to get an injury.
And you weren't playing sport or anything, were you?
I was riding my bike.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, the worst thing is when you haven't even exercised and...
Yeah. Like when I put my back out sitting on the toilet.
Oh.
That one was fun.
Yeah, I bet that one's a new one.
I think it's just like once you get over about 30 or even 26, it's like it's all
Everything
down.
goes wrong.
Yeah.
I can't say I've had the same experience on the toilet, but I've certainly just woken up and then sat up, and then my neck is just like in agony,
You're
and
like,
I have to get a
"Come on."
massage. Yeah.
Come on. Do not feed. How rude. Oh, almost.
Quit game.
Oh, I instantly quit.
Oh, it wouldn't.
It just wants you to quit.
Really thinks that I've messed that one up.
Yeah, it's just saying, are you sure you don't want to quit?
Who does everyone agree that Coldplay is the saddest Nickelback, or is there a sadder Nickelback?
Nickelback.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And Nickelback, the photograph people.
The what?
The photograph.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Look at this graph.
everywhere.
Our eyes get so red. And what the hell is on
He's got a
Joey's head?
shaped head. Oh, okay.
Like, what the hell is on Joey's head?
I can't believe that's an actual lyric.
Like, it reminds me of M to the B, which is the best grime rap of all time. Where she's like someone said, what the fuck's that do? I don't know. What, like Josh said, what the fuck's that something?
What the fuck's that something?
That do, I don't know. Something that the kids say.
Something about Elon Musk. No, I'm not going to be that person who associates people only with their slightly more famous and successful partner. I take that back. Oh!
You nailed it. It's a piece with Beach Boys lyrics. You got it the first time. Yeah. That'll do.
I did. No, I didn't.
Now you
Oh, I
got
did
it.
get it the first time. You're right.
Yeah. You just fell as well.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Grimes' more successful and famous partner is Chelsea Manning.
True.
Oh yeah, they're together. Good
Are
for
they
them.
now?
Good for them.
Probably a step up.
Oh,
honestly.
definitely. What?
Fairies are always
that
on your side.
Pippi
Spyro.
Longstocking?
It's like a Pippi Longstocking. Are they always on my side? Because that one keeps shooting me. And I don't like it.
Very rude. Completely unrelated question. Have you ever been to a smash room or a break room?
What's a smash room?
Where you break stuff?
Are you serious? There are rooms that you can go and there's stuff to smash?
Yeah. Are you interested? Or are you horrified?
Both.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was good. Clever what I did. That was wise and...
It just freed the fairy. Idiot.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Ha!
free to for you.
You did all my work for me.
Snow raisins. Heard of these? Percussive therapy. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to do it a lot because I'm too anxious about wastage, but
Yeah. I'm worried I'd be just...
you feel too bad.
Yeah, like all the people who have to clean up afterwards. I'm the kind
Well,
of
they're
person...
getting paid to do it. Like,
I
that's their whole
know,
job.
I know, but like I'm the sort of person who, you know, after staying at a hotel, I'll like leave it the way I found it, even
Yeah.
though I know they're going to like pull everything apart.
I feel like that's different though because like you are making their job easier, whereas a smash room, like their whole job is
To clean up.
to clean up after it's being turned into a complete mess.
What do you want from me? Don't like it.
Yeah, servants feel weird. Yeah. Or maybe you could ask for a broom and sweep up all your crap. when
Well,
you're finished.
I will say, my sibling, like when we stayed at hotels in Japan, I'd be grumbling at Reina to clean up after themselves in the hotel, and they'd just be like, "No, it's their job." It's like,
Very provo take right
that's
now.
very yeah. I mean, that was a long time ago, so I like to think that
I'm glad you shared this with me before we got married because we have some conversation.
yes, definitely
No.
the help. That's what that was. It's just
Yes.
that's the place where something. Stop shooting me! My God, I hate it.
It's so rude.
It's really rude. It's disrespectful.
Kat feels very strongly about this.
I'm guessing that's the end. My beautiful friend.
The point of the smash room is you enjoy the smashing.
I'd enjoy it, but it would make me too anxious.
Well, maybe that's because we both need to smash more things in our lives.
Perhaps so. Perhaps so. These make me feel uncomfortable. Oh, all puffed up.
Yeah, what the heck even are they?
Puffer birds.
Like puffer fish, but
Puffmingos. Puffikins.
in the old graphics, the fairy checkpointing was more of a lightning zap.
Oh.
Would you prefer that, or
I don't know. I mean, wait, it was a lightning zap that the fairy didn't do.
with the fairy? It was like, bzzzt.
I guess at least you know it's coming, whereas like if it's like a ranged attack,
Yeah.
something about that feels off.
Nice.
Oh, hello there. Just hanging around.
out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna
Roar.
little toasty.
Tasty
Ha! You
tum.
can't get me here. Haha.
These so.
At least, yes, that was an assumption I made. An unproven assumption.
It being a projectile in this does look odd to me. Me too. It's a bit unnerving because you're getting shot,
I'm getting shot.
and no one likes being shot. Well,
I
some
got
people
shot
do. I'm
for
sure.
real.
I shot the Spyro. Sorry, that's really bad.
I love the. And I talk about this. I'm pretty sure I've brought it up a few times. I really love the episode of Boondocks where there's a rapper who's singing a song called "I Got Shot," but then he gets shot while singing it at a concert, and it's like a call and response. So he say "I got shot," and then the audience says "I got shot," and he gets shot, and he says "No, I got shot for real," and everyone says "I got
No,
shot,
I got
for,
shot
real.
for real.
Call the police. I mean,
Oh, nearly.
nearly.
A great trick to pull in a smash room would be having one item that was surprisingly hard to smash.
Yes.
I hear some smash rooms have like broken TVs,
Oh.
like TVs that are irreparably broken, and so you smash them, and then afterwards they junk it.
But like, yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. I mean, I guess like, would you go to a dump and just smash up that stuff? But surely someone would have a value for
But
a
will
broken television.
anyone ever use it? And that's what I mean. Like they junk it after, like for the copper and whatever else is truly valuable within it, which is not very much. Those CRTs would explode, holy shit, yeah. Bad idea.
I was gonna say, like, and also just the glass in general. I'd be very.
Oh, that would be bad.
Ah, Spyro.
Aw.
Thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
You are about 11 gems off being able to go to the final world.
Well.
Keeping an eye on this fairy
Yeah.
so she doesn't shoot you.
Good ASMR, just the trotting noise. Trotting dragon.
Dragon trotting for 12 hours. I'm dizzy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit dizzy too. Oh, here's the dragon charge. Oh, yeah, sorry, I need to wait a second. Ooh, I hope the audience are faring better than me.
Need a moment.
I saw a really good comment on my Kate Bush Wuthering Heights video, the literal music video I did ages ago. I don't know why I was looking it up. Oh, I can't see what I'm
What's
doing!
going on? What? Okay. Sure. That camera
this-
angle was a travesty.
Yeah, that was not...
That was not good.
I made
But
it.
you're
though.
alive. So
Yeah, and I think I'm where I need to be.
I think you are.
There are gems and stuff.
And the dragon over there. And that
A wagon.
person. You're there. Ooh. Delicious dragon. Hello, Smeeta. Look at your little gormless face. No thoughts going on whatsoever.
Lovely little blank smeeta.
Yeah. Not a thought behind those eyes. Please touch the dragon. Hello.
Thank you for releasing me.
Ran out of dialogue.
Fucking off now.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, I was going to say, they were saying that, they love Kate Bush and they love literal music videos, but they thought they were going to hate this one because it's like no one is going to be able to pull this off because Kate Bush's voice is too distinct and the video has very little content in it. And then was like, wow, nailed it. So I felt very
That's
smart.
very nice feedback.
It was very nice feedback. I get a lot of comments, like a lot of nice comments about my Kate Bush impression, which is nice because I always, when I was recording it, I was sort of like, oh no, this isn't my usual, my Kate Bush best. And then I just, finished the video because I wanted to be done with it. But people are like, oh, it's spot on, and that makes me happy.
Sweetie.
I want to make more music content, but I need to have collaboration agreements with more musicians because I don't want to overburden the one musician who I currently have who helps me from time to time.
This isn't my Kate Bushiest. Once again, bringing it back to CRT.
Oh dear.
Hell yeah.
Don't! Oh my god.
I love how offended you get. Sorry.
It makes me so angry. It's just... I did not consent to be zapped
Don't shoot people. I
Yeah.
feel like that's really basic.
without asking.
Smeeta.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Little Sneaker. Who's a sleepy baby kitten?
Sleeper.
He's so lovely and friendly.
Little sleeper. No brains. Little sleeper, no brains. That's okay. You don't need a brain.
No, of course not.
Beautiful. You're like the scarecrow.
Should I go there? What is the benefit of me going there?
I don't know if you can get back. So.
Because there are more gems down there. Don't know why I looked around the corner IRL, but
Yeah. If You can't handle me at my most nickelbackiest. You don't deserve me at my K-pushes. Very accurate.
Yes. Well, I mean, there is that one song this Five for Fighting Superman song, and I feel like
I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. That one.
yeah, that's kind of like the litmus test for, is this person fun to do karaoke with? Do they tolerate this Five for Fighting impression of Superman?
I can't stand.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that nice. Just, oh, it's such a good song. Like, I feel like it's probably my second favorite song after MacArthur Park.
Whoa.
Just because it's just the whiniest.
Yeah.
Pity me. My life is pain.
Sad white thing.
I'm
really
just
hard.
a man.
It's hard being a white boy.
It really is. Especially when everyone thinks that you have to be so cool. Oh. Oh, okay, this didn't go the way I was expecting it to. Well.
Oh, sweet.
Me.
No
You're so
brains.
lovely.
No brains.
Little no brains kitten.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. Oh.
Born without any brains. It's very difficult. No, but she should love you.
Yes. Okay, so where was I?
I'm a bird plane. I think you might have been there.
Yeah, I was here, and then they didn't lift
didn't
me
get
up.
ya.
Little shits. I
You were right
rescued
there.
you.
Hello, Simba.
Oh, where's little Simba? Hello, you want to go home now? Are you doing the take me home sit?
Yeah, he does that.
You very sweet boy.
Just check the weather. I can't stand life. Who is this?
Stop it! Ah! Sorry. I'm gonna. At some point, I will just get used to it and I will stop complaining. But it is not this day. So, not this day either. Oh, it's the chest. Yeah. Did anyone ever watch Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law? It was one of my favorite shows, sort of in my university years, and you know, I could just watch it over and over again. I loved the premise. I always loved the premise of people doing the wrong profession, you know, like a superhero as a defense attorney. That's really funny to me, personally. And they made like a sort of remake, well, a one-off sort of half-hour thing in, I think, 2019 or something like that, and I never really got the chance to watch it. And I'd sort of always been saving it, you know? And then I finally watched it the other day, and, you know, I heard people saying it's not as good as the original show, and I assumed it was... Oh. Well... I assumed it was related to, you know, just they didn't think that particular thing was funny, like the premise wasn't that great. But it was like everything was off. I felt like the voice acting, people didn't feel excited to work on the show, which I kind of assumed that, you know, a lot of those actors, their biggest roles were on that show. So I kind of assumed they'd be like, yes, more of this, I'm excited. But it just sort of seemed begrudging, which surprised me.
My apologies for being so rude. I've got a message that I kind of want to...
Oh, that's okay. I'm just talking about Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Better Call Saul where a clown is a defense attorney. I've seen a little bit of Better Call Saul, and I was enjoying it a lot more than I enjoyed Breaking Bad. Which I stopped watching after one season, because I was like, this guy's a wanker, why is everyone talking about how great he was? And then like after the show finished, everyone was like, oh, you know, if you watched it again from the start, you can really see all the telltale signs about how he's actually a wanker. And I'm just like, well, okay, so I guess I missed that you're not meant to think of this person as a wanker, because I totally saw this person as a wanker. I'm too clever is my problem. You know, just gets in the way of my enjoyment sometimes because I'm just so intelligent.
I am very intelligent.
I am very intelligent. My biggest problem, my curse. I only know the clip where he shows a man a picture of a horse. Talking of Better Call Saul, because I don't remember that. The character was called Walter White. You were never gonna like him. Oi! Hiss! Ooh.
Ooh, hiss.
Ooh, hiss. Okay, so let's... Gallopy... Oh! Oh! Okay. I think I've got all the gems I need. Let's see. Guidebook? Yeah, I got all the stuff I need. Okay, let's exit the level. We'll go to the new world and then maybe call it a night a little bit early? Perhaps, because I'm really sleepy after a big day.
I'm okay with that. Sorry, I got that message, and then after all that, I didn't check the weather.
Oh.
I'm just checking whether there's rain. Is that rain that I can hear?
Yes.
Just because I'm walking the
Oh
kitties
yes,
home?
you're walking the little baby kittens home and their little thing.
Walter White, you're never gonna like him, Cav.
So untrue.
Jacques.
Jacques? I mean, no, I have to go to this level.
We want new world.
Confronting Jacques.
Confronting.
Oh, that's right, because there's bosses in this world.
Indubitably. I don't know why I said that.
Voguing. I love to go to the Jacques.
I frequently go to the Jacques.
The Jack
Jack.
Pierre.
Jack Pierre.
Whoa! Ah! I don't know why I attacked that person. They were just running with a flower.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Stop running away from me! I'll kill you. Just minding. That person was just stretching, having a lovely. That's really sweet. Oh.
They want to kill you.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh. Oh. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff back there.
Jacques Pierre, attorney at law.
Oh, just imagine little John Pierre being a little bun turney.
With a little suit on.
Oh, look at little grey
He'd be
suit.
so handsome.
He would be so handsome in his little grey suit, little John Pierre. Yes.
Yes, he would. Oh my god.
Fuck off. Trotting away. Like a little shit. Oh. I have to wait for you to come to. Ha! Yeah.
Nice.
Double knockout. Oh, little John Pierre is a little defense. I'm not gonna get that imagery out of my head. That's gonna give me lovely dreams tonight.
Wonderful. Nice. Oh my god. Right on the edge.
Well, you know I like to live life on the edge.
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm like the opposite of that. I am like the least risk-takey person who ever lived. Oh.
Hooray! Except for that.
Yeah, well. I'm only doing this because, you know, I'm forced to proceed in the levels. That's drooling! Ah!
Oh.
Bang me on the back of the head. Yay! Ha ha ha. Oh.
Nice.
I feel like I'm just knocking out that person for the sake of it.
Very rude. Just keep harming that person. All they do is run around.
Yeah! Like little bastards. They don't even try to hurt me or anything. In fact, actually, they're not really doing anything to stop me.
Not at all.
And I just have an irrational hatred for them.
Very rude. Very bigoted.
It is very bigoted of me. I should be ashamed.
Hello, Smita. Oof.
Okay, so where did I die last time? It was here. And it will probably be where I die again. Oh,
Hooray!
yay!
Nailed it.
Okay, what happens if I kill you? That's what this comes to, you know? It's like, what happens
if I kill you?
if I murder you?
Relatable.
Why are there two of them is the problem. That's why.
That's why there's two of them.
Hello, Smita. Are you waiting for someone at the top of the stairs? Oh, again?
Yeah, there's very few dragons in this level.
I hate Jacques.
Shark.
Ugh. Ooh.
Again.
Well, at least, you know, if I keep doing the level, I'll get more lives. But I will lose.
Your life.
Yeah.
So why do you keep doing this bit? This is my question to you.
I don't know. Because I want to get to the other side.
That's fair enough.
I'm like a chicken.
Have you foofed that fool?
I have. Yeah.
Well,
Ah!
just went brrrr in your ear.
Yeah, right in my ear. My
My freaking ears.
freaking ear.
Ow, my freaking ears.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, I'm assuming that this will lead me in the same direction as if I went the other way,
Yes.
which is nice,
Yeah.
because this is an easier way for me to go about doing them, without falling to my death every time. Ha! Murder! You're dead! Ha 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 ha! Oh,
Moida.
did I already kill them? No.
Oh,
Yeah. I did a murder, now you're dead. Now you're dead today. Oh. Extra life for me. I feel like those are somewhat pointless given that you only get them once.
they could
So what
always-
was the point? Was that was the point of that to get up there, or was the point to get into there?
The point of it is to get to where you are now, so you just went around the other way.
Did I go into that cave?
I don't think so, because you didn't get the whole thing to go up properly.
Okay, but so that's something that I should go into.
If you want to.
Yes. Now I just need to murder both of them.
Nice.
Ugh! No!
It's okay. It's okay. Yep.
Oh.
Calm.
Whee!
Hooray.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to do that again.
They're both together. No. Yes.
Yes, okay, good.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
I don't like how I don't know how the camera works. I don't like that I'm not good at navigating camera. It
Very
makes me
difficult.
feel like a fool.
Look at that.
Oh, right. Look at me 100%ing Jacques with my gem gathering abilities. Now I go down the stairs one at a time.
Jacques Pierre.
Handsome boy. Okay, yay! Save point. It's nice. Reviler. Or Revilo.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice. A wise dragon once
I
told
like
me
that
aim
character
high
design.
in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Ploop. Oh!
Threw a present at
That's
you.
the boss! Oh my goodness!
I want the present.
I think I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing what needs to be done.
Yeah. This boss battle confused me so much when I was a kid, because, yeah. I was like, am I doing it? Oh, did you see the inside of Spyro's face just then?
I did not notice it actually.
It was the horrifying skull mask.
Poop. Poop, poop, poop. Well, at least I know I'm gonna, I'm getting there. I hate you. Oh, you're scary. I'm speedrunning. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, speedrunning as of now. Speedrun.
Yeah. Nailed it. Watch out for flying boxes. Prescient.
Well, this time we're gonna do it.
Speedrun. Speedrun.
Speedrun.
Speedrun is unironically the best way to do this boss. Except for not, landing in the lava. You don't need to go quite that fast. Nice. What?
What was that?
That was not right.
I did it again! Oh my god, I'm gonna get game over. Sigh. 0, okay.
Oh dear.
I don't know how to operate my equipment. Which is why I'm single.
Shame.
Reignite.
For shame.
Okay, this time we're gonna beat Jacques and then we're gonna call it a night. After Jacques is dead.
Okay.
What?
You got game over.
Oh, so now I have to find. I don't know where Jacques is.
Would you like directions to Jacques?
Yes, please.
Yes, correct. What? Would you like me to take you to Jacques?
No, I can do it.
What we need is a remote shock collar. And every time Cav does that thing, you push all the buttons on the controller, they get shot. I feel like they're already receiving a consequence for that.
Yeah,
We don't
which
need
is
to
death.
punish them further.
Speedrun.
Speedrun. Now you're going past the 3 people there. On the way to Jacques. To your right.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yes.
going past these 3 people.
The 3 people in a row. Oof. And you're going to the right of them, so...
Ah, so I
you
don't
need to
actually need to
interact
like
with
get Larry, Cohen, Merle.
yeah. In that case, we're disproving classical conditioning because Cav's behavior has not changed at all.
No, I feel like I'm one of those.
Hello.
Jiggity, jiggity,
Come
jiggity,
to
jiggity.
say hello, Jugga Jigga Wugga.
Oh,
Deli style, Jugga Jigga Wugga.
what a beautiful
What a
fluffy
beautiful
kid.
bum.
She has such a fluffy bottom.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
Yes, she does.
little fluffy bottom kitten. What is the benefit in me murdering you?
Who can say?
Oh, it's a secret.
I wonder. It goes for a long time, so...
It does go for a long time.
What could that mean?
Oh, I wanted to 100% this, and I'm not going to be able to because I can't be bothered.
You can always go back and figure that out.
No, I can't.
Cat's having a moment.
Like a mild tantrum.
That's okay. Relatable. Mild tantrum. Just a mild one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing egregious.
Just suitable to the level of
Yes, it's
irritation.
a proportionate tantrum.
Here we go. It's time to kill Jacques.
Jack, you're going down. Oh!
Oof.
I'm doing the thing!
Bumblebee?
I need to stop panicking. That's what happens. I
Yeah.
panic and I press all the buttons.
Yeah.
Shit! Okay.
Nice, nice. We're at stage 2.
Ugh! Staged!
I mean stage 3. You make 0 progress when you're dead. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Don't panic. The panic is set in. Oh.
Okay. Stop bouncing.
Oh, that's okay. You got heaps of health.
Be careful.
Someone clip that, please.
Please don't make me start from the start.
No, no.
This is what I meant by
Yes,
starting from
yes.
the start.
Nailed it. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to actually foof at that. What?
The rage
If I
pause.
exit the level and then go back in, will
It'll
I
be
start
even
at
worse.
halfway? Okay.
You'll start in even worse place.
Okay, how many lives? How many lives, Bumblebee? Oh, she's watching me.
You're watching. Oh, 1. See, this is perf. This is speedrun strat. Perf. Nice, 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 nice. Yes.
Yes. Oh! I'm so sorry, everyone. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Speedrun. You see, I get better every time.
Until you say something.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah. No more words. Just game.
fucking. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Yes. I've changed my mind. I don't want to see Cav play Crash Bandicoot anymore. Ooh, okay. That'll do.
That'll do.
Do. Oh, Bumblebee having a seat.
Yes, like a bumblebee.
Oh,
Yes.
well done. No panic. Oh, yes.
I killed!
You killed! You killed!
I killed!
You killed! You committed murder. Congratulations.
Yay!
Hooray, you committed murder.
Imagine if I died. Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway.
No.
Because they're dead also. Oh, I got only 1 out of 2 dragons.
Do you really want to keep going?
No,
Moida.
I'm a bit tired.
Bit tight.
I will kill again.
Cav will definitely kill again.
Jiggity, 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 jig.
Can we go to the next world? It's literally,
Alright.
if you stop going that way because you're already there, if you make one turn to your left,
Oh.
there you are.
Well done.
Oh, I was gonna like jump off the side at the last minute.
Nasty's world is
That would have been
not
funny.
the friendliest place you'll ever find.
It's nasty.
Are you ready
You
to
reckon?
go?
Okay, let's
good.
see what's in store for us.
We're at the last world. That's pretty good. Gnasty's world. They should have done it as Gnasty's world.
Oh, good boy, Simba, using the scratching post like a good boy. Now you're sitting in little bumbles. Oh, he's having a little lie down. What
Oh,
a good,
good
boy.
boy.
Little mice. Okay, so what's all this then?
What's all this then?
What's all this then? Oh, look at all these gems.
Just chilling, just hanging out.
Oh!
You killed.
I thought that was an enemy, but it's a nice.
You committed nice. You committed moida.
No, how do I...
Go up.
Oh, stay here. Okay, right. Would
Yeah.
help if I read.
Yeah.
But
It's too late for reading.
yeah, it's too much to expect for someone like me. Currently doing my masters.
Especially at
A second masters.
11:24 p.m.
Yes. So is that like the boss?
Sort of.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now.
My in Nasty's world.
Don't even answer my question. That's fine.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Wait, why should he do it?
Because
Because you're much bigger than me.
Challenge the Nork himself.
Oh, okay. So we need to reach the end.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll leave that surprise for next time.
Very exciting. We're
Very
almost
exciting.
Gnork Gnexus.
Oh, I've completed 43% of...
Gnork Gnexus.
Wait. Surely this is it. What else is there? What else is there to explore?
Can I give you a hint?
No.
Okay.
Can I go there yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you told me that at least.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kuwait. Well, thank you very much, Louis, for joining me on this fair day
Yes.
with the magical world of Spyro.
No worry.
And let us find someone to raid as I try not to burp. Kept that to myself. The later games do have better explanations for why Spyro is the only one who can do anything. Well, that's good, because I'd like to know. Oh, Lightfoot Rogue is playing tabletop RPGs, which is always fun. Wait, is it exclamation mark? No, it's forward slash. I can't remember how to do anything. Lightfoot Rogue. Awesome.
Hooray.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you for having me.
We've got one more Wednesday. So next week we must celebrate. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll see you all next time. I will probably, hopefully be there on... Oh, wait, no, I've got a dinner. I'll stream on Saturday. So I'll see you all on Saturday next. All of you, be there. Okay. All right, ciao, ciao.
Bye.